What's the vibes, everybody? Welcome back to the channel where we dive into all things enlightening, exciting, and entertaining. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the community. Don't be shy. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on the thrilling content we got in store for you. So without further ado, let's dive right into this video, y'all.
Everyone, did you know that Coca-Cola contains this stuff? This goopy, oily looking stuff is called phosphoric acid. And phosphoric acid is a rock that's mined using sulfuric acid. If you get this stuff on your skin, it burns like hell. It's a corrosive. It rusts away metal. I mean, we got stuff that's metal here that rusts away. We use a lot of stainless, and it still rusts away the stainless. They put this in sodas, and we are consuming this stuff. It's a corrosive. We ship it out in rail cars and trucks with a label on it that's stating that it is a dangerous product. So why are we consuming it? I mean, it's not needed at all. Just think of what it's doing to your teeth and your inside.
Please, man.
Exactly. Think about what it's doing to your teeth. Supposedly, I heard that they use Coca-Cola products to clean up like blood spills when there's bad accidents on the highway. So like, why would you want to consume something like that? And like, I never knew that phosphoric acid was the name of that stuff that's in there, but I knew something funny was up with Coke. Let's get back to this video, man.
Man-made, not healthy. Spinach is acidic. This is man-made. Seedless grapes are acidic. They are hybrids. Guava is alkaline. This is natural. Papaya alkaline. Use the seeds to eliminate parasites. Mangoes are naturally grown in the wild. They are alkaline. Cherries alkaline. Use key limes instead of limes. Key limes have seeds and they are very small. Alkaline. Pears are alkaline. Red onions alkaline. Peanuts are acidic. They are man-made. They are hybrid GMOs. Coconuts very powerful. They are alkaline. Courgettes are alkaline. Spring onions, alkaline. Sweet corn is a GMO. This is not healthy, acidic. Corn. Use Jamaican avocados instead of the Hass avocados. If your fruit does not have seeds, that fruit cannot reproduce. It's genetically modified.
I feel like at this point, we should all know this. Like, we should all be up on this. Like, whatever we buying from these grocery stores and supermarkets, bro, don't buy a seedless watermelon, seedless grapes. It's not real, bro. It's GMO, genetically modified. It is not real.
This is a real grape. 80% of the fruit and veg that you consider to be healthy for your body is unhealthy. The Human Health Guide gives you a list of the fruits, nuts, vegetables, grains, oils that were here on the day of creation and not man-made.
For those of you that enjoy eating Wendy's, you're gonna think twice about that after this video. Family sues Wendy's for $20 million after their daughter, who was 11 years old, was left fighting for her life following a severe E. coli infection from a hamburger meal, nuggets, and fries. The young girl fell ill just 3 days later and was diagnosed with hemolytic uremic syndrome that develops from E. coli and can be fatal. From just one meal at Wendy's, she suffered brain damage, kidney damage, and pancreas damage and was hospitalized for more than 4 weeks after she experienced seizures and left side paralysis.
Oh my God.
The poor young girl then needed dialysis treatment as her kidneys were in stage 3 failure and the infection that attacked her pancreas. Lamfers then suffered brain damage that caused paralysis on her left side, impacting her vision and led to hallucinations. She then continued with physical speech, occupational, and language therapy. Her family has now filed a lawsuit against the restaurant company and is looking to recoup from medical fees. How do you guys feel now about going through the drive-thru at Wendy's just for a quick meal?
Wait, hold on. I got questions. Did she already have prior health problems? Like, you know, is she one of those children that have health issues? Because that could have played a part. I mean, one Wendy's meal, bro, and she's going through all of that. That's crazy. I couldn't imagine. Let's get back to the vid. That was crazy. I'm glad they got that money, though. They deserve it.
Apparently, Chick-fil-A will be changing its chicken at all locations due to lack of supply. How convenient. The FDA just approved lab-grown meat.
Oh my
You guys
God.
are looking at your new spicy chicken sandwich. You guys don't find it suspicious that all these chicken farms are burning down? Soon all the chicken's gonna be lab-grown. Maybe this is all a part of Bill Gates' plan. Maybe he wants y'all eating genetically modified meats.
This horn will vibrate at 22,000 times a second, up and down, to generate a sound wave.
Sound levitation, y'all.
We have a match
Tap in.
transducer down here and horn, and that will generate another sound wave. When
This
these
is
two waves
crazy.
interact, you'll get what's called a standing wave, so they'll cancel in places and they'll reinforce in others to create nodes and antinodes. And those particular places where they cancel, you can put an object in.
Look at that.
And you can levitate.
Look at that.
Look at this.
There's more.
Perfect. Oh my God.
Look how this is built though. So you see how the bottom part, like down here, like these are like little speakers, same as up top. So like they're pumping out frequencies. It's like frequencies coming from the top, coming from the bottom, meeting in the middle, and that's what's causing the levitation. Now I don't know which frequency that is that's causing this to happen, but this is interesting. I'm over here excited and shit.
Great. I know, it's my dream. Look at
Look at this. This is at a way higher level. They went from moving them little pebbles to moving this huge stones. That's tough.
The ancient Egyptians understood that they could
Yo,
use
tap
sound in a much more advanced way than we know today to be able to move objects or to reduce their weight and the gravitational effect, making these types of amazing constructions much easier to do.
The pyramids.
Even into modern times, there has been the preservation in some closed groups, some family groups, of the knowledge of how to use particularly sound to be able to do a type of stone levitation. It cannot just be done by the average person off the street. They have to have had done work to transform their consciousness state, which then transformed their energetic body to be able to merge with these vibrations and direct them properly.
The big question is, where did this technology come from? When a person is in front of the Great Pyramid or even in it, you get a tremendous inner sense or a knowing that this is non-human. And by that, I don't mean to go to extraterrestrials or aliens in flying saucers, because they didn't need flying saucers in order to move around the cosmos. What the pyramid texts say is that ordinary humans had the ability to be transfigured into a higher being, a being of light, and then be projected through the pyramid portal to other regions of space-time. And conversely, beings from other regions of space-time could come to Earth through the pyramid.
Sound like a Stargate.
Are there human beings capable of such expertise in modern times? Surprisingly, examples do exist.
An amazing modern-day technological feat is right here in America. It's called the Coral Castle, located in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. A gentleman by the name of Edward Leedskalnin, who couldn't have been no more than 4'11" and maybe 103, 104 pounds, actually was able to not only harvest giant blocks of coral, but he was even able to cut them. And
okay, I want
video
y'all
was
to do
cut short.
some
I'm sorry,
real
y'all.
thinking here.
Man-made mountain.
What if, hypothetically speaking, some of these mountains are not natural mountains? Just look. Do some real thinking now. This is a man-made mountain. I find that, how can you put this? Interesting. No, that's actually crazy. Considering that it's mountains opening up with doors on the side of them, makes looking at something like this all the more strange. Just think about it now. Just think about it. Just look and just think. The possibilities.
Exactly.
Interesting. But I'm curious though, what y'all think about this man-made mountain Let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Man-made mountains, that's the first time I've ever seen that before. But what comes to mind is like an amusement park of some sort. For some reason, I just don't think that that's like a conspiracy theory, bunker, doomsday kind of man-made mountain. It just doesn't look like it. It looks like it's kind of like a commercial kind of thing. It could be like part of an amusement park. Like I said, I don't know. Let's get back to the vid though.
Anybody else watching this? That's the news from the tornado.
Look at the clouds, top right.
Y'all watch when I put play. You see up in the cloud. Watch them people walk out the car.
We then had to pull over because that's when emergency crews were headed towards Wayne.
Oh wow, y'all see them?
We saw fire trucks headed back.
Wow.
And so we are almost there, but we're not even in Wayne yet. And this is
That's on a news channel too.
We saw a few people kind of outside. It looks like they may have been.
I don't know.
Don't let the people in the media lie to you and tell you that this war right now is about money. It's about oil. It's about right or wrong. No, that's not true. What's taking place right now is all about stargates. Do you believe in stargates? Do you believe that people got technology where they can time travel and go into the future? Time traveling is just not about going into the future. It's also going into the past. They can also stop what's happening right now. They can pause our reality, but they say, hey, it's a glitch in the matrix. Ever wonder how these directors and these producers of this goofy ass cartoon can predict the future? They are not doing nothing special at all. They just have stargates where they can travel into the future and get updates. If you want to get a better idea of how this stuff really works, check out the movie Deja Vu. They've been using this technology called the Looking Glass for a long time. Do it feel like time is moving fast? Do it feel like time is moving slow? Shit, do it feel like time is not moving at all? Remember, they got technology where they can pause our reality. This shit is like a real Hollywood movie. Name of our reality is Star Wars. This was not a movie. This is really reality. Not just any reality, but our reality. Remember, we are star seeds, but there are two different kind of star seeds. You have star seeds that come from the stars, and you have other star seeds that was planted here. That's why they call it seeds. You can plant seeds into this planet and they will grow as stars, but other people are already stars. All you have to do is pay attention to the way the stars shape. You got the head, you got the arm, you got the arm, you got the leg, and you got the leg. We are really stars. We are all stars, and stars have infinite power. Did you know that some stars can actually be purchased? Yes, there are some people on this planet that actually buy stars. Anytime they buy a star, they are buying you. Hollywood try to tell you what's really going on. That's why they get these Hollywood stars contracts. They actually purchase these people. But it's a higher market going on in the universe where they are buying stars. How the hell can you buy a star? Remember, we are in Star Wars. This was not a movie. So this little thing going on right now with the countries, they all going against each other. It's not about money. It's not about oil. It's not about wealth. The Stargate actually closed. So many people was mad nothing happened during the solar eclipse. Well, I should say things ain't happened the way people wanted it to happen, so they got all mad. But this solar eclipse actually closed Stargates. The only way to keep a Stargate open is by using the people energy on this planet. Remember, we are all stars. We can open different portals, but it have to be a collective agreement. So we agree on certain things, it will happen. If we disagree on certain things, it won't happen. Entities that set this whole show up, this whole system, they came from the Dog Star Sirius. The Dog Star. That's why dog and guy, guide and dog, and you get it. Same reason why they give soldiers dog tags. Shit is crazy. So they give these soldiers dog tags to do certain things because they're being used as a ritual. Once they get enough energy from the soldiers, it go back to Sirius. And people on this planet can use our energy to open a Stargate to travel back to Sirius, the Dog Star. Sirius A, Sirius B, Sirius C. That's why Sirius is the brightest star in our night sky.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, what's this?
Makes a lot of sense. I know one thing for sure, two things for certain though. Whatever these people are fighting for on this earth, it's bigger than oil, money. It's bigger than land. It's bigger than control. It's spiritual. Like he just said it, Stargates. They got to be fighting over something on that level. They know something we don't know. They're trying to keep us suppressed. They know about it. I'm telling you. Let's get back to this vid. Are they trying to burn a hole in the firmament?
Somewhere in Chile.
Alright, the Google Earth images, it blows me sometimes because you don't know if it's real or fake. And yeah, that's just about how I feel about all
I need to
this
start using
stuff.
this map. Google Earth, that is. Okay. Oh.
Like, so that was on.
Oh,
when she
are they
went
trying to
to
burn a
Google
hole in the
Earth and looked
firmament?
this up. Like, that was on. Like, is that how this works? Like, what?
This is insane. Did you guys see that?
I definitely did see that. Because if it
This
is
is
real,
amazing.
what's
Let
the
me know.
purpose? If it is real, why are they shooting lasers in the sky, into the atmosphere? Like, for what? Somebody tell me down below in the comments. Maybe I'm missing out on something. I don't know. Help me.
What are your thoughts?
I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I've been flying,
Yeah.
and I've come to the conclusion
Yeah.
there is no curvature. I never allow for curvature. There's no way there's curvature. We're round and flat, aren't we?
Definitely.
We are, aren't we?
Flat as a
Thank
pancake,
you.
mate.
You kept it
Flat as
100.
a pancake.
We're
kept
so,
it
and
100.
the outer ring is south,
Yeah.
and so north must be in the middle, correct?
Possibly.
That
Yeah.
would be the only way that a
Yeah.
magnetic compass would works on a flat plane.
You might be onto something there.
Yeah,
Might be
but
onto something.
you're not having me on. We
No,
are.
no,
We're round and flat,
Flat
aren't
as a
we?
pancake, mate. Yeah.
Flat as a
Yeah.
pancake.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
You made my day.
Don't even put-
This world is not what you
Look at
think
that.
it is. This world is not what you think it is. Oh.
Imagine if somebody took the whole Earth and
Tap
cut
in.
out a small circle.
We're not done.
Then they took that circle and wrapped it around a sphere and told you that's where you live. That's all there is. How would you know? Now imagine that our world is a much larger, expansive plain with many world ponds, and they did the same thing with a small section of one pond.
See that?
They cut it out and wrapped it around the sphere and said, "This is where you live. This is all there is, and you're not allowed to explore south." How would you know?
How would you know?
It's time to break the matrix of the globe Earth mind prison. They are hiding your true potential. They are hiding everything.
Interesting, huh?
I want you to look at.
Hold on real quick. Before we, you know what I'm saying, continue. I gotta say something. You right there, yeah, you. Tap that person right next to you. And then tell him to tap the person next to him. We're gonna do this.
Hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the subscribe button right now.
I be having too much fun with this thing. I can't even hold you. I be having way too much fun with this shit.
I want you to look at this. This is serious. This is with the new telescope. What? First of all, what is this ring? And then look what happens when I zoom in. Look at this grid.
Wow.
Pattern behind it. What
Wow.
in the world?
What is that?
What is that?
Look at that. So y'all remember that King Kong movie? King Kong Godzilla movie where they threw the spear into the ceiling or whatever, the sky, and basically the sky shattered, like glasses fell from the ceiling, and it revealed a grid-like structure just like that. It literally looked like a computer simulation. What is this?
I have never seen anything like it. This is wild. What? Guys, what in the world is that? Wow. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah, that looks crazy.
This video was captured on the day of the eclipse, and what we have here is a mason jar full of water, and there is an image that is projected from this jar. Check this out.
And there is a figure of a man. So I'm not crazy, but is the solar eclipse light? Is there an emblem on the jar? No.
That is
no
amazing.
emblem. The way the light's shining through. And there
I see
is
exactly what's going on.
figure of a man. You can't tell me that that is not a figure of a man coming in through light waves
Yep.
from the solar eclipse.
Yep.
False. You see that?
That's that energy
Do you guys see it, or am I just
coming right through
like
light waves.
nuts? Do you guys see that, or am I nuts? You guys.
What do you think? Comment below.
I think that is what it is. We all know what that is. There's more, y'all.
I don't know why that's happening right now.
I saw this video this morning, and I've done some welding in the past, and I really find this video to be extremely creepy. You definitely wouldn't be able to see something like this looking through a welder's mask, but I gotta say, what the girl was able to capture in this video is extremely terrifying. If you pay attention to the video, you can see there's actually rings around the sun, and there is something that looks like a UFO on the side. Let's watch a little bit of the video, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Also, don't forget to follow and like so you can continue watching my videos, and that's going to help me out tremendously. Thank you guys.
What is happening right now?
Wow.
I'm just putting my phone on the welding mask, so I don't know if it's like electromagnetic energy coming at us right now, being pulsed.
Literally pulsing energy at us.
That is so weird. Is the sun pulsing energy at us?
Yep. It's good energy though, not bad energy.
Came across this Twitter
Hold on,
post.
that was good energy. She should have just embraced all of that right there. She should have took her socks off and put her feet in the grass. That's what she should have did. No need to be scared. That was good energy right there.
That I find absolutely crazy. See, Elon posted, "Watch out for bridges" on January 21st.
Damn, back in January he posted that?
And now fast forward to today, and we really got to watch out for the bridges.
Right.
Because if y'all not up to date, it's a lot of stuff going on with the bridges. And I'm not making any assumptions. I just got questions.
We all got questions.
So what did you mean by watch out for the bridges, gang? How did you know to watch out for the bridges, gang? And this is his actual page. So I don't want to hear it was photoshopped. I don't want to hear it's fake. This came directly from his page. This is his page right now. If you go click on it on X. The Baltimore Bridge, the bridge in Pennsylvania. Yeah.
Even the bridges out the
Tweet
country.
is striking a lot of questions. But you know, we're not making any assumptions. But I'm curious on what y'all think about this X tweet by Elon Musk in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. Keep your eyes open.
Right.
They are portals. The moon is empty. You can see on the new moon, you can see a ring. And there's black, and you can see it's a hole. Clearly, it's a hole. You go through it.
The moon is not a piece of rock, but it is a plasma phenomenon, cosmic plasma. And that this fact will eventually be confirmed. I made certain predictions which were already confirmed in 1958. If the moon is a plasma, no man will ever land on it. The soft landing attempts will all fail.
Exactly.
And
The Americans and Russians are thinking of landing men on it.
well, that will never happen. Will never
He said this in 1965.
happen.
Oh, you're telling me there's no moon there?
There is. There is.
It's not it's not a solid object. Is that what? Is that? I mean,
Not solid as we know solid. It's a more attenuated transcendental material. Atoms can act differently when they're in a different dimension. It's transcendental. What you are seeing there is the dance of the gods, the moon, the sun. These are gods. They are gods. They are archangels. The Jews, they'll tell you in Kabbalah, they'll tell you the moon is Raphael, Mercury is Gabriel, etc. The sun is Michael.
I physically.
What do y'all think about that? Down below in them comments. Let me know how y'all feel about that, because that was interesting. And I believe him too.
held the key that opened every single door in the facility. I had complete access to every compartment they manufactured.
What are you blowing the whistle on?
That there are technologies at the South Pole Station that people can't even consider that exist on this planet. Directed energy weapon systems is something that people need to get into their vocabulary fast. The IceCube neutrino detector is not simply a passive listening device as presented for the science that they're claiming it to do. It also has the capacity to transmit. There are embedded in the ice what are called digital optical modules, DOMs. They're about the size of a basketball. The array embedded in the ice is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer. It is the world's largest telescope, and now because we have proven that it can transmit, it's the world's largest directed energy weapon system. It is responsible for the earthquakes in Christchurch, New Zealand.
Freezing patients after they die so that one day they may live again. Fox 6's Jackie Ibanez has more.
Inside these aluminum tanks of liquid nitrogen are the bodies and heads of roughly 200 people. The canisters are housed at an Alcor Life Extension Foundation's facility in Scottsdale, Arizona, where the patients inside, many of whom passed away from terminal illnesses, are preserving their bodies for the future.
Instead of just disposing of the patient, give them to us. We're going to stabilize them, stop them getting worse, and hold them for as long as it takes for technology to catch up and allow them to come back to life.
In order to be cryogenically frozen, a person must first be declared legally dead, but biologically...
Wait for technology to catch up. What do you mean by that, bro? What are you going to do with these bodies when technology catches up? I'm confused.
Alcor officials say a person's organs and body can be saved almost indefinitely.
Dying is a process, and cryonics stops that process.
Using a medical dummy, officials show how an ice bath, mechanical CPR device, and a respirator cool down a patient's body. Various medications are also used to prevent cells from damaging over time. Patients are then wrapped in what's referred to as a sleeping bag before placed inside their tank.
Once that's happened, the body becomes a true solid, and absolutely nothing is happening in the body.
I took 10 grams of mushrooms.
Who would want to be saved in a cryogenic chamber when they die? Like, who would want to be saved for later? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I do not give anybody consent to take my body and be shipped off nowhere to nobody's warehouse to be put in a frozen chamber, okay? You do not have my consent. Leave me be. Back to the video.
And realized that dimensions are not places or locations, they're levels of consciousness. Each dimension vibrates at a higher rate than the one below it. In each higher dimension, there exists a clearer and wider perspective of reality, a greater level of knowing. I was in this fractal where everything existed and didn't exist at the same time. I literally felt the presence of God. And when a negative thought would come across me, I was in a different dimension. And when I would change my thoughts to positive, I was again in a different dimension. And the positive dimensions felt so different than the negative ones. And it's impossible to explain the feelings in words. I'm interested to know if anybody else has had the same experiences. Follow for more psychedelic stories.
Oh man, hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. And until next time, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.